let's get on Minecraft. I'm gonna get a phone call soon. We're gonna be discussing drama. Drama, my favorite thing, drama. So. No, not speaker. Yeah, speaker's that. Okay. And then okay. Hmm.
Oh my god, these.
Huh.
Comments are so.
It doesn't pick up as audio.
Funny, man. I actually.
Hmm.
Friend, this is a lot of courage, a lot of skill, because, man,
Okay.
I'd already be sweating in unimaginable places when it came time to start the job. Congratulations. If you want to see who did the job, it's here in the caption.
Apparently there's an ube latte.
Do 24. 24. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 21, 20, 24, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And now we go 1, 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then it doesn't really matter how long it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How much sand? I need to have the sand smelting already. No, go back to it. Where are... Where are all my furnaces? Okay, well, I'll make a couple furnaces for just have the wood burning. Matter of fact, give me that. Put this. Alright. Sorry, bro. Okay. Now, how am I gonna do this? What's the center? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this the center? 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. No, this is not the center. But now, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, this thing low-key needs mending. Don't I have a form? I think I remember where to go. I'm pretty sure it was a zombie spawner, no? Yo, how deep am I going? More? Oh. Hello? Oh, wait. Hello? Wait, where's the audio coming from? Ashley?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
What?
What happened?
Sorry, I know that was longer than 5 minutes.
Oh, you're good.
What did you say? Did you say, do you still like him?
I did ask that. Can you hear me? Oh. Because I feel like if you did still like him, you wouldn't still be doing, like, chasing him. Like, you would have forgotten about him already. But you still have some feelings for him, right? Still. Huh? Uh-huh. Something happened. Because we did tell him to keep an eye on you. Like, just so. We told him to, like, every now and then, like, check up on you and see if you're okay. Huh? No, we told him to do that. Yeah. Yeah. No, but just to check up on you, not to, like, try to link up with you or anything. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Mm-hmm. today. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. If you wanna, you don't have to. Huh. And this is after he was telling you he was gonna break up with Stephanie. Oh, that was a while back. Oh, okay, okay, okay. And then now he's trying to be distant. What? Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 So right now he doesn't want anything to do with you, and you still like him. Um. Yeah. Uh huh. Have you talked to Julian? Has he like tried talking to you or no? He's drunk right now. Oh, yeah, no, I saw him. Um, wait, when did you guys call? Oh, okay. Um, yeah, I was taking out the trash. Ashley, I'm gonna be very, very honest with you. All right, somewhat, somewhat. You do, and then I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Uh, you say you like him, but I think love him. But at some point you got to realize that he really is the problem, and you're looking at him through rose tinted glasses, and you're not realizing you're looking at him with rose tinted glasses. Like, it's because you love him so much that you can't see exactly what's going on. And yeah, yeah, I know. Yes, yes, exactly. But yeah. Hmm. Bro, Ashley, that's not good. Ashley, you like him because he makes you feel something, right? Because he's someone special to you, but he, he's not the only one. And Ashley, I'm gonna say this because you're my friend, and because I've said things to you despite Renee telling me not to. Um, you say that he blames you for leaving WSS. It's like really not that. Like, he straight up said like he doesn't feel comfortable with people. No, with the people he no, he doesn't feel comfortable with that, right? But it really is that, because we're all able to realize that you weren't the problem, you weren't the crazy one, it was actually him. At work he would tell us like, yeah, and Ashley, she did this, and yeah, like it was crazy, and then like at the moment everybody's like, yeah, I guess Ashley did go overboard, like that's not right. But now that we like all know what happened, like, everybody says that Renee was in the wrong. Suleima says he was in the wrong. Julian says he was in the wrong. Everyone says that he's a terrible person to have been in a relationship with, because no, because he lies, and nothing he says is true. Ashley, stop saying that. Stop saying that, Ashley, because that's gonna make you like him more, and think give you hope. Ashley, okay, Ashley, all I want to say is that there are other options. And I'm saying this because there really are. Julian, he's told me that even while you guys were in a relationship, he thought you were pretty and he still liked you. He, did you know this? He liked you. He did, yeah, I heard. I heard. It's true. Who would flirt with who? All that you would? No, you were just nice. You were just nice. Well, Well, Julian's a guy, so he thinks anything's flirting. But I don't know who the other guy is. He Julian never mentioned that to me, because I would ask Julian a lot because it was a pretty interesting topic for me. Because you know how he liked Sulema at one point, right? I think he liked you first and then Sulema, and then I think he started liking you again after he realized Sulema wasn't uh an option because you know how he got rejected. I know, but like, no, he started like he like started redeveloping feelings after you guys broke up because he realized that there was, dude. I'm telling you, there are more options. Like, that's the thing. I don't know because he did tell me that he went and talked with Renee about it. Um, what about still having feelings? And then that's when they started getting together. Dude, that honestly, that doesn't even matter. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Um, bro, Ashley, stop. Ashley, stop saying that he's the only person you like, cause he really isn't. I'm telling you, he's not the only person. No, no, okay. I'm telling you the straight up truth. He isn't the only person you like. I promise you, there's a ton of other people that are out there, and this is why I told you about Julian. Julian's there. Like I'm positive if you told him right now, like, hey, like, do you want to go on a date? He would say yes, 100%. But I'm telling you, like, well, I'm not trying to. My only point is telling you that Renee isn't your only option, and I want you to explore more options. I don't want to set you up with Julian. It would be great if Julian got a relationship, but no. You tried moving on, yes. Yeah, tell me about it. What'd you do? What'd you do? Tell me about it. What'd you do after that? With who? With who? Oh my god. Okay. All right. How was that? What? You were an e-girl? All right. Okay. Why'd you still have feelings for him? Why'd you still have feelings for him? Because you thought about him. Because you kept thinking about him. Okay. Ashley, I'm not gonna lie, you need to know your self-worth and know that you're better than Renee. You need to know your self-worth and know that you deserve more than what Renee gave you. One day you're gonna realize that what Renee gave you is not considered love worthy. You're gonna realize that one day. Nah. Ashley, mark my words. One day you're gonna realize that your love for Renee wasn't what it's gonna be. I promise you. Go ahead. Go ahead. Ashley, you know what's funny? Um, every time I'm talking to anyone about uh like what I want my future wife to be or like look like, I always say that I want them to have your personality. That I want them to have your personality. Yours. Bro, yours. No, it's not. No, it's not, bro. You're like so cool, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I always tell them that. What do you mean? To what? Fit in? Bro, maybe that's like something good, but bro. Dude, you were actually so nice, bro. You were so nice. Dude, I think I remember on our first break, like I didn't want to talk to anyone. I promise you, like throughout my first week, I wanted to just shut up like every time we were on break. Um and just like let it pass by. I think you asked me, so how was it? And then like I would tell you something that happened, and then you would tell me like, oh yeah, this person wanted me to do this, and then like I didn't know, so I just went and asked someone else. And I was like, oh yeah, I saw this dumbass kid like walk by, and we would just say stuff like that. But I promise you, I wasn't gonna say anything. But bro, you would bring that up, and that actually made me like so happy that I had some like cool coworkers. You and Julian, because when you would start talking, Julian was there too, so we would all talk together. Yeah, we're not allowed because you're just so cool. There's nothing to hate, and this is what I'm saying. There's nothing stopping you from getting someone else. You are an amazing person. Your personality is amazing. I promise you. There's you have so much. You're worth so much more than what you think you are. More than what you think Renee is. What? Dude, they are just they were just saying whatever they wanted because I promise you that's just not how it is. Yeah. Yeah. No, no, no. No, no, no. That was bro. They were so fun. And like every time I would crack a weird joke, you'd be like, bruh. Like, bro, like no one else does that. Like, bro, other girls when I tell them like jokes that I would say, they'd be like, ew, like why would you say that? Like literally today I drew like bro, hey, don't roast me on this, but I drew a sticky note of like a guy and a girl like having sex, right? I always do that, and I always show the managers. And I showed Sulema. She was like, "Ew, don't show me that." And like she ran away, and I was like, "Bro, what?" But bro, like you would see that, and you would be like, "Bro, like what is that?" And then just like say like, "Oh my God, Adrian, what are you drawing?" Like I'm sure you would say that. I'm sure you would say that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's probably yeah. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. That sounds like something you would say. Do you feel like you act different? Do you feel like you act different around him? Renee. Ah. But like we're all friends though, so I don't I don't know. Dude, you go. Yeah, I think he's the only one though. I think he's the only one. Well, that's because Nathan's like Mr. Steal Your Girl. I'm not gonna lie. Even I get like scared of him, cause like every time he talks to the new like you know how I told you we got a new hire that's like low key bad. Bro, I was jealous, bro, cause they sent him to take his break with her. I was like, no, he's rizzing her up, cause he's pretty. I'm not gonna lie, and I feel like that's like we just recognize like who's probably like a threat who could take your girl. So I feel like he was just scared of that, but I doubt he would be scared of like someone like me, cause that's funny. That's low key true. You're the homie. Mm. Mm. I forgot we went to the beach together. Do you think he liked it back then? Did he has has he ever talked to you about it? No. Not now that you look back, was it obvious? No. Mm, yeah. Hmm. I mean, yeah, but like, I'm not gonna lie, Ashley. You got options. You might be Mr. Still your guy, you know? Oh, well, yeah. But you might be. Oh yeah, that's fair. Oh yeah, I think I remember something about that. Hmm. Hey, Ashley, next time we talk about Renee, call him a golem. All right. Ref- refer to him as a, you know what? As refer to him as a goblin. All right. Yes. Every time we talk about him, every time we mention his name. All right. Instead of saying Renee, call him a goblin. Yeah. All right. He's just a goblin. He's in your mind, bro. He's not supposed to be. And if he said no, what are you gonna do? And that's the problem. You're you're just gonna keep waiting for him. You're just gonna keep waiting for him. Hope to God that he breaks up with Stephanie and then gets back with you. It really is. Ashley, you said back when, like, when they first started dating, you guys met up and he started kissing you and you said stop, right? Like like no, when Stephanie and Renee like first started dating and he met up with you and he started kissing you and you were like stop, you're in a relationship. Did you like that? Yeah. Yeah, did you like that he was kissing you? Stop lying. Stop lying. You liked it. And you did. And you did. And you did. Yeah. And did you guys? While while he was dating. Oh, this was like during the time period that like you guys had broken up, but he still wasn't with her. Huh. And you still love him because of that. What is he? No, we discussed this. He's a goblin. He's a goblin. Now what are we gonna do? last I heard was, are you gonna tell him if he asks about me? Is that what you said? No, I'm gonna try not to. Um, actually, no, I'm not gonna, cause he only shows up every once in a while, like if he's picking up Stephanie or if he's just visiting to buy stuff. Sometimes he like literally just visits. I've seen him visit like 3 times already. But now, like, I don't have a reason to be telling him now that I don't see you or him, like, at all anymore. What part? For the most part, yeah. I'm not sure about the managers though, but I'm pretty sure all the crew members, yes. Um, but I think even Alexandra, what really sold it to me was Alexandra. Cause like when Renee would talk with her, I don't know. I feel like it was some manipulating kind of thing, but every time what Renee would like talk about you, everybody would be like, "Oh yeah," like she was like cray cray, like Renee, you're definitely like a victim of like a crazy like relationship, right? Um, no, well, Alexis didn't say that like exactly, but she would be like, "Oh yeah, no, like that's crazy." Like I would end it like right there. But that's because like Renee would like over exaggerate everything, like, oh yeah, she blocked me, and then she started texting Stephanie like that's crazy, like, and I didn't do anything, and I didn't do anything, and I'd be like, all right, bro, like, just chill out. But I wouldn't say anything because like honestly, it doesn't really matter. Like you've already moved on. You're already like not even like, or so I thought you moved on, but here we are. Um, but now like I think I heard Sulema or someone mentioned Renee and like you guys, and she was like, "Oh yeah, Renee definitely does not know how to have a relationship," and that's why I feel like it really isn't that big of a deal. Well, at least from looking at it from an outside perspective, because like Renee really doesn't know how to have relationships. Like even like with girlfriends, like he just doesn't know. Um, and that's why I feel like it shouldn't really be a problem for you because like he was the problem. Like you shouldn't feel like you were the victim. It was really him. If anything, you're the victim of him. But I feel like some of us didn't really get like exactly what was going on because we would hear something from Renee's side, and then we'd be like, okay, no, that's crazy, and then you would tell us something. Well, like not anything like specific. Well, I think for the most part it was that last time where remember when we were El Camino and you talked to me and you were on call with him. Uh, he pretty much said that you crashed out on him and then took it to Stephanie, like texted her and like pretty much said like, "Hey, I don't want you talking to him. Like don't do that." And then uh started crashing out on on Renee's sister, like like cuz what would you say exactly to Renee's sister? It was pretty much just like talk to him, right? Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Right there. No, 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 no. You don't need to. You don't need to, cause I know it wasn't bad. Renee, like he wouldn't specify what you said, but he'd be like, "Oh yeah, she crashed out so bad she even started talking to my sister," and like didn't expand further. So we were just left with the assumption that he didn't just crash out on that you weren't just crashing out on him, but you were also crashing out on the sister, on Stephanie, on everything, that you were just going crazy. But like really, you just wanted some answers, and like he just left you hanging. Yeah, it wasn't anything like crazy. Like he was make yeah, he was like, "Oh no, she blocked me." She was and we're like, "Oh damn, like yeah, that I guess that is crazy." And that's like the point where Alexis, the manager, she was like, "Oh yeah, no, like that's crazy. Like at that point, it's a full stop. Like I would just break up with her." And he was like, "Right?" But like at that point, I think you had already left, so we were just like hearing things from him, and that's where we are like, "Oh yeah, it's like that relationship was yeah, right." So yeah, I think everything he would say, it was, I mean, you could basically call it propaganda, which it basically is, but yeah, for the most part, he would pretty much just not say it directly, but obviously, like, he would make things sound bad just for him to look like the victim and you to look like, oh, yeah, you were the bad guy. But in reality, like, he just doesn't know how to have a relationship. That was, but that was when you guys were still together, right? Oh, the one on the Instagram story? But they weren't together either, right? Oh, they were? I mean, okay, well, that was him manipulating. See, I'm telling you, like, bro, Ashley, like, you deserve so much better. Uh, I haven't really talked to everyone about it. Julian knows the truth, and I've talked to him about it. And I was like, "Yo, bro, like, I kid you not, I've asked him about it. I was like, so what do you think about Ashley and Renee's relationship?" And he pretty much was like, I don't know. Like he was trying to avoid it because like he had already told me that he had feelings for you like back then. Um, but I was like, I followed up with a question since he was like kind of like trying to curveball it. I told him, let me think of exactly what I told him. I was like, wait, yeah, I wanted to tell you about this so much. But give me a second. Um, wait, I told you with Julian, I asked about what was his thoughts about your guys' relationship, right? I'm trying to think of exactly what I asked him. Yeah, I'm trying to hold on. Oh yeah. I asked him what he thought about Renee, like as like in a relationship because he already knew like exactly what would happen, and he was like, yeah, Renee like really wasn't the best person like to be in a relationship with. He doesn't know how to take care of relationships. He's super irresponsible in terms of like lying. Like he always lies about stuff. We have a saying, yeah, exactly. We have a saying every time we have a function or like a hangout, like someone's birthday, we're like, yo, bro, are you gonna come? And then like, oh yeah, bro. And we're like, oh, okay, you're not gonna pull a Renee, are you? And that's because Renee's always saying, oh yeah, I'll be there, bro, and then just never goes. Like he's always lying for no reason. Like if you know you're not gonna go, just say you're not gonna go. Um, he's super responsible in a relationship. I'm like, oh, okay, okay. Um, and then I think I at one point asked him, would you would have treated her better? But I don't think you want to know about that. Um, but yeah, that was pretty much. Bro, it's actually fun to think about like shipping relationships. I'm not trying to ship you guys, but I'd love to see it. I know. It'd be fun to see though. I was playing. Um, I mean that was pretty much it with Julian. And then Sulema, she's not really telling anybody. Um, I think I forgot exactly what occasion she was talking about, but we were on the topic of you guys. And oh yeah, I remember. Remember the day that you met up with me to talk about Renee? And then you caught him. Like after we finished like talking, I think I went to Coffee Bean, I think, to get coffee, and then I came back, and then I saw you were calling me to take it to Target, right? And then told her about that because I think you told Sulema exactly what happened too, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I know that, I know that." And then she was like, "Oh, and I know why Ashley went to Target." And I was like, "Huh?" And she was like, "But I'm not gonna tell you because, like, could base I guess you told her not to tell anyone." So I was like, "Oh, okay, okay," like keeping things secret. I was like, "All right, whatever." Like, but Sulema knows that like Renee is a terrible partner. Um, and yeah, she keeps it wraps though. Like she knows, but she keeps it wraps. But she does like she doesn't explain why he's bad, but she just says like, "Oh yeah, Renee, like he just doesn't know how to have a relationship," which I agree with. Um, but I mean, and then other people like I just know surface level like they know that Renee's irresponsible, but they don't like say like much. Yeah, but Julian's the only one I've gotten insight in because I'm very interested about his love life, how he's gone from like Sulema to you and you to Sulema and then back to you. Right now, he said he's talking with a friend's cousin or something at a party he met, but I don't know. I still think he has some feelings. I think for the most part they're neutral about it. They don't really care that much, so I don't think you should be worried too much about that. No. I think I think everybody thought you were like, yeah, everybody thought you were nice. Um, people were even surprised to hear about you being terminated because it just doesn't fit your profile. Like, no one would I told uh I told Gabriel about it because apparently, do you remember Gabriel? I told Gabriel about it. He was like, "What? She got terminated? Yo, that's crazy." And I was like, "Yeah, pretty much because she didn't show up like to the last day of work or whatever." I don't really remember exactly what happened, but he was like, "Damn, that's crazy." Like her, like not they don't expect it from you. Um, I can't remember like every other instance of me telling other people, but for the most part, they just didn't expect you to be like the one person. Like they didn't expect you to be the type of person. to be terminated and never work at the job ever again. I think I told Carlos, and he was like, "What? That's crazy! Like, she can't work at any WSS? Nah, that's insane." That's about it. Well, they're like brats. I mean, Genesis, she's bad, but like everybody agrees that her personality isn't like the best. And then Arion, she just doesn't care. I mean, who cares, right? But everybody talks shit. Well, this is what I'm saying, Ashley. Was a He's a goblin, right? Ashley, you know what the goblin told me last time? While in a relationship with Stephanie, he said he took Arion to the gym and he was staring at that fat ass, right? And then he said they were. Go ahead. I hope my phone's charging. Ashley. He's a goblin, Ashley. Ashley. He's a freaking goblin. There's nothing you should like about him right now. Ashley, he's a goblin. Ashley, your mind is lying to you. He's a goblin. He's a goblin, Ashley. Ashley, he doesn't know how to be in a relationship. And you know what? That's fine. You know why? Because you no longer longer have to deal with him. Oh my god, you jump scared me. What was I saying? Oh yeah. And they were doing squats, and he said he was quote just staring at that fat ass, and he said he was like touching her not sexually, but just to like show her how to do it. And then he said he just drove her home. This is while being with Stephanie. I was like, bro, like your girl's like right over there. He was like, I know, bro, just shh. I was like, that's crazy. But like I wasn't surprised by it because I know he doesn't know how to be in a relationship. And I'm not gonna go and tell Stephanie like, yo, like your man's cheating, because like I don't really want to like start problems. But like I just hear it and I know it. And I feel like everybody else like should like already know that it's a like it's a problem. So like why get with him? You would tell her that that Renee is looking at Ariel. But you see that he's the problem, right? And there's no reason for you to be involved with him no more. Loki kind of recent. Not like it was probably like a month before he left. I don't remember exactly when he left. Oh, it's honestly, it's probably been a month already. So like 2 months ago, like 2 months ago, yeah, around there. Uh, nah, probably like between February and March. Yeah, like I just came in to work one day and he just told me that, and I was like, oh, nice. I mean, I was like, oh, I don't, or I think they set up like a date, or like not a date, but like he invited her to go to the gym, and she was like, oh yeah, um, oh, I asked him about it. I think I asked him about it. I was like, and like, does Stephanie know? He was like, no, like he didn't tell her. So I was like, oh, okay. But like, who knows? But he definitely was looking at other girls, bro. I'm telling you, he doesn't know how to have a relationship, bro. Bro, he says anyone has a fat ass. I mean, he's told me you have boobs. Is that true? Uh, I think this was a while ago. I don't remember exactly like when. Yeah, I believe so. Um, I forgot what the topic of discussion was, but he just said like, "Oh yeah, my girlfriend has one of the two things." He was like, "She got boobs," or like he didn't. I think I said what boobs. He was like, "Oh yeah, bro." Bro, Ashley, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think like being real as a guy, this is I've thought about this. I think working on your ass is easier or like to make your body look better, just work on your ass, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like just do like hip extensions, like glute, like anything glute. Cause like you could actually work on that. Boobs is all natural. But like he said you got big boobs, so like if he's telling me that, it's true. But okay, well, putting on more weight. Bro, see, you got it all figured out. Just go to the gym. Just bro, I'm not gonna lie. She kind of telling the truth, Kayleen. Yeah, you really can't. Even I got surprised. Remember when you guys brought me to eat Korean barbecue with you guys? Bro, you wore a shirt. Bro, I was like, what the heck, bro? There has to be some padding under that, cause ain't no way. Um, I don't know, bro. But yeah, bro. In the gym, like literally, like that's the one thing you like. Well, hearing it from Renee, you have a problem with, but you could fix it at the gym. Just take glutes. You'll be fine. But now you know Renee's lying to you. Well, it shouldn't even be a surprise anymore. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, that was like at the beginning. You told him? Oh my. Oh, Ashley, after this, there's two things I want you to please don't tell him or Julian. Julian or the goblin? But you are thinking about him. Okay. Um, please don't tell him I'm telling you this, and like don't use it as ammunition for your arguments. Please don't. And then don't tell Julian that I've told you that he liked you or kind of still likes you. All right? Because that would get me in very deep trouble. I mean, I wouldn't really be scared of Renee because he's not working there anymore. But I feel like Julian would be the most heartbroken and betrayed. So, um, that like I'm telling you everything that he's told me. Yeah. No, that's fine. I'm just scared. Cause no, 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 you're not gonna say anything. No. Okay. 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 Damn. Damn. Okay. Okay. I see you. I see you. Dude, Ashley. Hmm. Hmm. Ashley, I'm not gonna lie. Uh, yeah, yeah, like he would judge despite not looking the best, right? All right. Okay. All right. Okay. You would what? Oh, okay. Um, I heard something else. Anyways, no, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think that's a Renee thing. That's just guys in general. They like judging despite not looking the best. Even I do it. Like, damn, bro, she bad, but nah. Or like, damn, bro, she fat as hell, even though I'm fat. So, um, but yeah, bro, he really isn't all that. They really don't. It kind of does. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you, as a guy, I wouldn't date her. I would have a one night stand with her, and I would put a bag over it because she looks absolutely terrible. I'm not gonna lie. Like, bro, Ashley, I'm gonna be honest with you. Everybody at work, whenever they talk about Ariane, they say they would put a bag over it and that she looks like a Ninja Turtle. I'm not even joking with you. Like, the guys literally like I wasn't even the one to come up with it. They were like, "Yeah, brother, she looks like a Ninja Turtle." I think it was D'Lo that started popularizing it. D'Lo was the one that said, "Yeah, bro, she looked like a Ninja Turtle," and like everybody like started laughing because like she really does. But like just the fact that she, but like bro, like that's what guys do. Like that's why Renee like he would do that. No, because you were chill. You like we never sexualized you because we just thought you were like just like such a cool person. You were one of the homies, and like obviously you were with Renee, so like we didn't say anything, but we never sexualized you. Well, for, oh, I mean, we just said you were short, but that's it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, but we all know that, right? Um, but yeah, I told you about Ariane, yeah, going to the gym with while being with Stephanie and still saying like, oh yeah, like just yeah, she got a fat ass. But other than that, I know, right? Cause he's a liar. Cause he's a liar. I can't really think of anything else at the moment. Who, the goblin? Oh, I thought of something else. Um. Oh well, yeah. That you mentioned about us telling you to give him a second chance. Honestly, I kind of shipped you guys, so like I kind of wanted it to continue. Um. Yeah, but I didn't know how toxic it was, so like now I don't want it to continue. So, hey, be honest, was it? Oh, I was gonna ask you that. So you think it was perfect before Jackie, right? Oh, and then yeah, talking to other girls. Do you know what girls he was talking about? Do you know what girls he was talking to? Uh huh. So you weren't jealous about Genesis, right? It was just you were just you felt uncomfortable with him, Tanner, cause he didn't like you, right? Or cause she didn't like you. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hmm. Well, no, I think they only looked at you like that because they expected a reaction from you because they mentioned Renee and wanted to see you get jealous or something. They always say that though. They always say that. They always say that, like with new hires. Um, I don't know. I feel like that's just rage bait. Yeah, yeah, that's fair. You know what's funny? Hmm. It's funny because I started realizing that these days she's finally actually opened up to me. Like, actually starts talking to me now, and that's after that was after he left to store 34. Like, she actually says hi to me, and um like every once in a while when I crack a joke, like she laughs and and like I think 2 days ago I was looking like joking with her, um like, and then she'd always be like, "Oh, give me my scanner." And she's like, "Oh, no, I'm not gonna give it back." I'm like, "Come on, bro." She's like, "I was just playing with you." And she never used to do that when Renee was there, so I just find that kind of funny. So I don't blame you honestly for getting mad at Renee, which is totally valid. And then something else I did want to tell you. Um, you said you feel like you didn't. Well, the only thing that you noticed that was bad about Renee before Jackie was that he would talk to other girls, right? Like, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like mention you guys at work. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm. Which is completely fair, by the way. Hmm. Which, uh, you are totally in the right for asking him to keep it private. But then again, like he's very irresponsible, I'm telling you. But anyways, uh, he actually did kind of complain about you before Jackie. Yeah, he would. I think one time, like he would tell me about how like frustrated and like sometimes like sad he would get um when he was with you. Um, and sometimes it kind of did, like, I don't think he really exaggerated it that time, because like Loki, even I got kind of like frustrated at you, Ashley, because he it was already nighttime, it was closing time, and I don't know, were you there when I started like doing pilot like every time? I would always get pilot as my chore, and I was doing pilot. um and Renee, he clocked out of work and he was gonna wait in his car, I think for you, or he was just gonna go home. I forgot exactly which one it was. but um he was out there with me and he started telling me like, bro, like I don't know what to do. Like I'm so frustrated. And I was like, why, what happened? And then he started telling me like he can't like he was talking about like how he can't get you to open up to him. And and I was low-key like that's kind of I kind of get that cuz every time I talk like with you and like try to get something out of you, you were like, "Oh, I don't know." And then like I'd be like, "Oh, so like she just won't tell me." Like, all right. And he showed me some text messages that he had between you two. And he said like he's trying to like show that he loves you, but like he feels like he doesn't get the same love back from you, right? And he showed me a message where you texted him and told him like, "Tell me how much you love me." To make it 2 paragraphs. And like low key for me, it was kind of funny like seeing it like as an outsider, like that part, like that he would actually send the 2 paragraphs and like say how much he loves you. But what kind of frustrated me was when Renee like said, "Okay, now you tell me how much you love me," and then you said, I think you said, I don't know, or something like that." And I was looking like, bruh, like, why can't she just reciprocate it or like say something kind of like, yeah, because even for me, like, as an outsider, I was like, bruh, like, come on. Yeah, you did, yeah. You did tell me you would, yeah. Go ahead. Okay. then I think after he showed me that, my advice pretty much to him was basically just to like talk to you and no in person. Like instead of like texting, start like pressing you in person so that like it would be in the moment and wouldn't be like through text. So like that way she like you can't run from him and like just like talk to him in person. So I think that was pretty much my advice to him. And then after that, I think that was it for that topic. But I think if I remember correctly, in the coming days after that, he would come in like tired, be like, "Yo, bro, like I just went to the gym, and then I just had another fight with Ashley. Like, oh, bro, I'm so tired." And I think that was back when he was still playing basketball. So yeah, he was like low key kind of overloaded. Um, so I was like, "Damn, bro, I feel bad for you." That was pretty much it. But do you think that helped though? Like, it probably helped you, but do you think like he liked it? I feel like that's probably what turned him off, like somewhat. Hmm. Yeah. Uh huh. Hmm. Yeah, and I feel like back then, like he would just like talk about it, but not really say anything too much. But I feel like it always seemed like he he knew he had more options. I feel like that's what was the worst part about it. Like he didn't feel like he was chained up to you, because I think at some point during your guys' relationship, he would also he like told me once that he went to go pick up like one of his middle school friends and then told me like, damn, but like she was bad, but like nah, I'm still with Ashley. And I'm like, oh wow, he really said that. But like I feel like he cause I'm a good friend somewhat. I think that was somewhere around the time where he showed me that message with you, kind of beginning to middle. But I never thought it was gonna get bad though. I never thought it'd be like that bad. I knew he was a player, but I didn't think he would actually sacrifice his whole reputation, everything, just to like do what he wants. Which is why like I just don't think he's like a good like he obviously cares somewhat to an extent, but he mostly just cares about himself and how he feels. But in terms of relationship, I wouldn't really say he's the best. And what do you think about him now? What do you think he is? He's a what? Say it. He's a what? Starts with a G. He's a goblin. He's a goblin. That he's the man you used to love. And now look at him. You're looking at him through a new light. It's not rose tinted anymore, is it? So, how do you feel now? Probably for not seeing him. I don't think he. I don't think he's told Stephanie a lot of things, especially not what he did with Arion. So I don't think it's just you, bro. You're not gonna be his only victim. Yep. No, 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 no. It's gonna create problems. And she will. And she will. I promise you. She's gonna get what you got. And it's fine. It's character development. Ashley, I promise you in the future, I'm telling you, you're gonna think back and say, why did I even No, you're gonna be like, why did I even fall in love with him? Because you're gonna you're already seeing it. You're already seeing like, yeah, like this guy wasn't the best person. You're gonna find someone better. I'm telling you, he's a goblin, and you shouldn't even be worried about him anymore. You shouldn't be worried about what girl he gets next and try to warn her and be like, yeah, no, bro, he is terrible. They're gonna find out that you only care about Stephanie, and you're trying to save her. Ashley, step back and think about how people would like view that. You're trying to warn Stephanie that he is a terrible guy, someone that you've dated. Ash, so you're just trying to make her aware. I still don't think that's a good idea. Actually, I promise you, it's. I don't think she does. My bad. But wait, Ashley, do you feel like? Do you think you would be? Do you think you feel um that he's responsible for for making you feel how you're feeling right now. And and okay. Ashley, would you put the blame on yourself if Stephanie finds out that the goblin is cheating on her with another girl and then they break up and now she's depressed? Would you put the blame on yourself because you didn't let her know that he was a bad guy? Yeah? So, okay. So you would put the blame on yourself. I'm definitely not gonna tell her. I feel like it builds character, don't you think? I think it does. And you know what? I feel like that's gonna make you never kill yourself ever again in the future. Ashley, when I first met you and you told me about your ex, I thought you were a very fragile girl. You had painted your hair purple, and or I don't remember exactly what color, but you were painting your hair, and you were kind of gothy. I think I remember, uh, and then you guys broke up and had your little thing, and then I remember Renee was telling me, I don't know if it was Renee or you, but telling me how he was like a big issue in your life and caused all the trust problems. Um, and now look at and like and you said you like even got to the point where you almost killed yourself. But now look at you. You realize that Renee is a goblin. You are still standing strong, even like you've gone through all the bad parts. Now you are. Now you are. Exactly. Exactly. You're starting over. Wait, Ashley, do you blame me? You're mad at me. That's fair. But do you think you could have trusted him at the beginning easily if I had told you that? Like, if I had told you that exact story of him, like, showing me the messages of you guys, like, or of him getting frustrated at you not reciprocating the same love. Hmm. Oh, so like things that would have made you a better partner. You said if I told you that part of like of you would have fixed it. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. So you think I should have told you some things? I guess maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have told you everything. For sure I wouldn't have told you everything. Hmm. I see what you're saying. But here's the thing. I had an insight into your guys' relationship. You never told me anything, but Renee did. Now, you're trying to tell Stephanie I have zero insight in Renee and Stephanie's love life. He doesn't complain about her. He just tells me like things about other people and then he still likes Stephanie. I can't tell Stephanie like anything for them to better their relationship because Renee he's off like in Wonderland trying to look for other girls, messing around. I I can't really help her out. I um, cause you just said it. Ashley. Wait, so you think this will like as long as she knows it's good, right? Do you know Jackie had the same mentality? Um, when she told you about her and Renee kissing, she had the exact same mentality. When Jackie kissed Renee, Jackie said she felt bad. She was like, Renee has a girlfriend. Like, this is wrong. So she said that she felt that you had to know, just to know like what type of man you're dating, right? So she decided to let you know because she thought that if it were her getting cheated on, she wouldn't like that. So that's why she texted you and she was like, "Hey, like, so do you agree with her like texting you?" No, she wasn't trying to justify it. She just wanted to let you know that they did it. Yeah, because you didn't know about it. Oh wait. Wait, no, yeah, she wasn't trying to make an excuse about like her kissing him. She was literally just trying like to let you know to make sure you know like what he's doing. Oh. Wait. Oh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. He kissed her again? Oh, was that when they were in like they went out together with a car? Like in a car? Oh. Oh. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I'm talking about the stock room. Yeah, yeah. I'm talking about that. I wasn't talking about the first one. She didn't tell you about the storage room? Oh, unless I'm misremembering. Was it through Selema? Okay. Oh, no way. Oh, I didn't. I thought she told you about the stockroom one, not the other one. Oh, well, I had my story twisted then. That's crazy. But I mean, yeah. Yeah, I still don't think it's a good idea to tell Stephanie. Ashley, I'll not gonna lie. No, she does it. I promise you, she does it. I, hey, they look completely fine right now. Like there is nothing that looks wrong. I don't think we should intervene at all. Matter of fact, Ashley, I think you should be looking for someone right now. How are you gonna do that? Are you gonna start going to the gym, working on that booty, making it perked up? Oh wait, do you still have money or no? Damn, I totally thought you would get a job at a barista by now. Damn, okay. I'm surprised. Doesn't WSS give a lot of perks? Like you were cashier, you were inventory, you were customer service. Okay, well I don't know nothing about that. I don't know how you. You know, okay, well, Ashley, I'ma tell you this, like for sure. I'm not gonna tell her, and I beg you, please don't tell her. Alright? Please don't. Alright? Even though you think she should know just because they are dating, and you wouldn't like it if you were in her shoes, which you already have been in her shoes, it's not a good idea. I'm telling you, it's pretty much the same thought process as what Jackie said. Like, it, but I mean, it could have been her benefit, it could have not been, but it's still the same thing. Okay, but Ashley. Yes, yes, I understand. The intentions are completely different, but the outcome is still going to be the same. It's going to cause problems, unnecessary problems. And then there's they're just, Renee's going to hate you more. You're going to feel worse about yourself. Stephanie, she's probably going to hate you, dislike you, despite what you tell her is probably like a godsend. Like, yes, you were right. Renee is a problem, and she should know about that. But it honestly doesn't matter. Like whether you want to get with him or not because of what problems it might cause, or whether you're just doing it because you think she should know and she should get out before it's too late, or she should know what's coming. I don't think it's worth telling her. Ashley, I love you. Ashley, I'm telling you, like I promise, I'm on your side 100%. But No, I promise I am. Ashley. Ashley, I love you, bro. Like, no words, bro. Ashley, bro, like, come on. Ashley, wait, Ashley, how do you view me? How do you view me? No, be honest. I want you to be honest right now. How do you view me? What? Okay, all right. Okay, see, Ashley, come on. No, be honest. Like, be honest. Like, how do you actually view me? No, no, no. Be honest. Like, when you first, like, when you clicked call, what were you expecting? Like, I know you wanted to tell me like what you were thinking, but like when you saw my name, what'd you think? You thought of Renee when you saw me. Alright. Oh, it's because of Julian. Wait, how do you know? How do you know? Today, right? What do you say? What do you say? Bruh, Ashley, you made me lose aura, bro. I was waiting for you to answer and it just rang. Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright. You want to know what we were actually talking about? Um, you know how I told you I'm very interested in Julian's love life? I think I was asking him if, because he had already told me he had liked you, right? So I was like, so have you been like texting her? Like, cause I low key want, I was low key shipping you guys. So I was like, have you been texting her? He was like, well, yeah, but like she hasn't responded. Like she hasn't responded on messages. And I was like, have you tried Instagram? And he was like, uh, no, I haven't tried Instagram. I was like, I send her reels all the time and sometimes she replies. So I was like, okay, let me try calling her. And then you didn't answer and I was like, fuck. And I was like, yeah, bro, you should text her on Instagram. Like maybe she'll respond then. And I think like a week or two passed and I asked him about it. And he was like, nah, she didn't respond. I was like, bruh. I was low key trying to hook you guys up, but that's so real. Uh-huh. That's what? That's crazy. That's funny. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I have no idea what that is. Oh. Ashley, remember when, I don't know if it was exactly you, but we were trying to set up a karaoke? What did you think when me and Dilo said no? Yeah. Oh, for real? Yeah. Yeah, and you had already left WSS, I think. Yeah. Um, I mean, I would be down to hang out, but karaoke was just like, okay, when he first told me, I was like, hell yeah, bro, let's go. And then, like, I think I was doing something at the time. And then I actually started focusing on what Julian was saying. And then he said, yeah, so karaoke. And then I started imagining myself singing. And I was like, actually, you know what? Hell no, I'm not going. Bro, I was like, nah, bro, I want to sing. And that was the same reason for Dilo. He was like, man, I ain't trying to sing in front of them. But like, yeah, we agreed that like, yeah, we would have been down for anything, but just like not singing or anything like that. Well, that's pretty hard, like getting everyone available like at any time. 'Cause- Oh, I don't know. I think he didn't. Julian did invite me to Korean barbecue, but I think he was. I think everybody looked at him weird because he was trying to invite all the girls too, and like we were like, all right, bro, what are you doing? We just thought he was getting down bad. I don't know. We 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 were just looking at him like, yo, bro, this guy's weird. But yeah. I don't think they care honestly. Oh, but yeah, I don't know how they think. Yeah, I don't know what they think either. I haven't really asked them about you. Sure, if the conversation's right. Okay, all right. If the conversation's right, I'll ask. Oh, that happened last night? Like where you got drunk and called Renee? Oh. How's the function? Any baddies? Oh, wait. Who'd you go with? S- So just one friend, right? Okay. Oh, okay. All right. I yeah. Uh-huh. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Oh my god. Nah. Mm-hmm. Dick. Uh-huh. Oh, I thought they hung up on Renee. I thought they hung up on Renee. They hung up on Saul. Okay, okay. Oh, okay, okay. Okay. What did Nathan say? Well, well, well. Hiding secrets, eh? Sure. missed him, right? What about now? Now that you know everything about him, now that you know everything about him, and what he did while you guys were in a relationship. You said, Ashley, you said that back then. You said that when we were in El Camino. You said you want to see him just to know the truth. What about now? Exactly. You don't need the truth. You already got the truth. I just told you the truth. He was a terrible person. He was a goblin. You're not. You're not gonna hear from him. I think that's good. But you're only depressed because of yesterday, no? What is it? So you can tell me what you're struggling with? Alright. What's up with your dad? Alright. What's up with that? Of your dad. Wait, you did say that. Wait, then. Whoa. Wait, who's your dad? What? But did you actually visit? Did he, did you meet him recently? Then why is he relevant? Medicaid bag. Oh. Uh-huh. Dang. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Damn. Hmm. What? Huh. Mm-hmm. Do you feel a little bit better now after after our conversation? No, just before the call and after our call. Mhm. Did you expect to hear what I told you? Like everything that I've told you? You mentioned this. That's just a shitty person. You're gonna push through it. I believe in you, Ashley. I'm telling you, it builds character. I feel like that's just because they're all things in the past. Eventually, you'll get over it. You'll find something worth being happy about. You definitely will. I promise you, you will. You will. Ashley, believe me, you will. Mhm. Okay, well, I don't know about that. But honestly, bro, me too, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But that's just cause like I don't, I don't like, I don't like the idea of living to be like very old. Well, that's everyone. Mhm. Yeah, but I feel like for me, um, mm, that might be a little crazy. Yeah. Mhm. 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 On his birthday? And you guys had already broken up, right? Leave him. You know that actually happened to me, but we weren't together. Like we went on a date, and then she straight up told me like, "Oh no, I just view you as a friend." And literally like on our date, I told her, "All right, like it's time to go home," and I just took her home and didn't talk to her ever again. Yeah. Did I tell you I took her to Tokyo? Little Tokyo? Yeah, exactly that. That happened to me. And I don't even think about her anymore. So, but I've never had a girlfriend, so I don't know. Bro, I'm looking for the right one, bro. I'm not gonna lie. have a have the same personality as me? Or like care about the relationship as much? Oh, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. No, heck no, bro. Heck no. No, bro, no. I'm sure I would irritate the crap out of myself. Alright. That sounds like a terrible idea. I think it could be like anything normal, like setting goals for yourself, like setting a schedule. I just feel like it's simple things, small steps. Okay. Uh, yeah. Wait. Okay. Well, no. That's kind of crazy, but that's kind of crazy. Hmm. I feel like that's kind of paranoia. Alright. Uh huh. Yeah. Come on. Like, I know to some like that's. I feel like you're just being paranoid right there. You'll definitely find someone for you in the future. I'm telling you. Yes, you will. You just have to let time pass. That's what a relationship is. You have to trust them. Oh my god, you can't be saying that. No, 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 you can't be saying that. Today? Yo, that's fair. Do you think he's still awake? Are you gonna try to connect their calls? No. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's fair. We're gonna call him? You said that's before you started crying. Okay. Okay. Alright. Well, are you a little bit happier now? Disappointed? Sad? Happy? Motivated? Are you motivated? Are you motivated to wake up tomorrow, go to the gym? Oh yeah, huh? Yo, you got your work cut out for you. You gotta get a job, get a driver's license, all that. Yep. Hey, you got your work cut out for you. Alright. Did you actually wanna? Like, if you could, would you? Yeah, I figured. Wait, when they say go back to WSS, do they mean like as a customer or as a worker? Oh, okay, okay, okay. I was about to say, that's crazy. Mm-hmm. Well, Ashley, I'm gonna go to sleep. Bye, Ashley. It was great talking to you. Okay, alright. Bye bye, Ashley. I love you. Yep. Bye bye. Hey, talk to me if you need like anything, alright? Alright. Bye bye.